go ahead and grab your small contour brush, and we're going to dab a little bit of the color I like to use is called eggplant. And I'll use that in correlation with a rust color blended together, and I'll come up the end of that eye crease, making sure that the end of the eye crease that meets the black eye pull is the darkest. Because remember, I'm not trying to make a black line all the way to my nose. That may look good on some girls, but for me personally, I don't feature it. I prefer it to be a gradual into just a nice rust color or bronze color closest to my nose. So whatever color works for you as far as these earth tones. And I'm very much so an earth tone type of girl. So then I'll take a little bit darker brown, but not a little bit darker rust color than what's already there, just to give it a little bit of definition inside the eye crease, or I'm sorry, inside the bridge of the nose. But it's still just enough for the eye to see, but not really for you to catch it. Just dabbing a little bit more on there. Dabbing, you can actually put a lot on there. Dabbing or pouncing, whatever you want to call it. They make pounce brushes, but I don't have one. And I've never actually used one, so. And right here, I'll get the wide-angled Eco Tools brush, and I'll just add a little bit more white. Now this also would be the point before you put your eyelashes on, that if you were going to put glitter, you would put the glitter where the white is right now. And yeah, I still do white there, even if I'm going to put a glitter on. But quite frankly, the glitter I like to use the most looks like diamonds when it's on your eye, because it doesn't cover the area. It's just, I mean, it's really cool. I'll show that in the next tutorial. Now I'm doing my eyebrows. And I like to do little bitty, I sharpen the pencil really, really sharp. And the only pencil I found that sharpens to a fine point is a 99-cent Jordana eye pencil. And it's Jordana. Jodana. And it will sharpen to a fine point without breaking. And I like to do like little bitty hairs. See how I'm wisping the brush? I'm actually creating the look of eyebrow hairs. It's really cool if you can get up in there really close and see it. And then as I get closer to the end of the tail of the eyebrow, I'll make it one solid line and pull it down. But literally, it's like an eyebrow's length above my real eyebrow. This is creating a fierce drama look. And yes, I'm an eyebrow whore. I love eyebrows. I'm good at drawing them on there. And I love the eyebrow hair look. Some girls don't like it. They like a solid look, and that's fine. I do that sometimes too. And right here, I'll take the rust color, like a little bit of rust and a little bit of eggplant color, and I'll pounce over the eyebrow after it's done, just to give it a soft focus look. And do that on both of them. Here I go looking at the eyebrow from the side profile, just to make sure that she is up to par. See how I'm creating little bitty wispies? Little bitty wisps that create a hair type look. And I will go ahead and do this, and I create the bottom look first. And yeah, I change position with my hand because in order to get different, you know, there's a method to the madness, literally. In order to get a certain look, you have to change position. So, and now here I go. The pull is more consistent. And I always like to do the bottom of the eyebrow first. That gives me where my eyebrow is going to be. And then from that point on, I can build the eyebrow up a little bit higher or I can even come down lower at the bridge of my nose, which I like. I like personally to start my eyebrow right on top of my real eyebrow. If you could see my real eyebrow right now, the beginning of that eyebrow is right on top of my real eyebrow. And then it arches up completely high above my actual real eyebrow and above and goes over my eyebrow bone to give that fierce, exotic drama look. And we all like drama. Gorgeous. Now I'm going to show you how to soften that black mud that I call, that's actually cream, but I call it mud. And we're going to dab the fair powder underneath our eye, because the black that we put on, if it falls on your cheek and you don't have that white to catch it so it floats on it, it's going to stain your cheeks. So that powder, that fair powder, highlight powder, is there just to catch the dust. Take your small contour brush and dip it in your black. And I like to use NYX black, NYX, because it is blacker than coal. And it is black. And I'll take that brush and I will literally brush right over the edge of that black into the white to give it a soft-focused, airbrushed appearance. Now, if you want that hard cartoon look, don't airbrush over it, and you'll have it. You can cut this step right out. But this will give you the appearance of having an airbrushed effect. Go all the way to the end of the eye, and then we're not going to go all the way out into the pull of the eye with this little brush. We'll do that with a little bit bigger brush, and just a little bit. And I don't go all the way into the corner of my eye, into that eye point in the corner of my eye closest to the bridge of the nose with the black. I just leave that kind of hard looking, like unsoft focused. But it all blends in together and you can't really clock it. It looks really good. The other thing that I won't do is I do not do this airbrush effect on the top. I leave the top completely the way it is. Hard, basically hard. See how I'm pouncing and dabbing the brush out just a little bit on that eye pull? Because the reason why is because the other brush we're going to use, it won't be able to get in there. And there it is. We're going to dab it into the black. Start in the corner of the eye right there. And I like to lean to the left like that. Lean a little bit. Because the dust will fall off. We're still using the little brush actually. So we just went up in there a little bit. We're just pulling out a little bit. But we will use the bigger brush in a little bit to go in there and pull that out a little bit. But the eye makeup underneath, or this underneath the white of your eye, will not be soft focused. There we go. That's the bigger brush, and I start in the crease of my eye, in the corner of the outside corner, and I'll pull out, following that black cream look, and I just swoop up there just a little bit. See how it pulls out. See how much drama that looks like. Now I take the fan brush, dab it in the fair powder so it's loaded with powder, and then just wisp it off. You don't want to like rub it off, just wisp it off. And I wouldn't suggest doing this if you're not used to using this black, because it will get back underneath your cheek. But yeah, you just want to take the powder off the cheek with the fan brush. Here I am being anal again, going over it 500 times. There I am. Take it off, lean to the side so it falls off your face instead of falling down your face. There you go. Now I'll take the wide angle. Highlight brush, and I will dab into the white highlight and go and follow underneath my eye, underneath that black cream, because I want to give drama with white underneath there. We all know what that's for. It's to highlight underneath the eye and make the cheeks look more gorge. But this when you press this against your skin, it has like, it's very precise. These are called Eco Tools, and you can get them at Walgreens. Eco Tools, ECO Tools. And there we have it.